Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, Mr. Con. Welcome back to the IndyCar Fix series and a new season, Season 2 of 2019, as we've got Hard Fixed It, the sequel to the first season, where we didn't quite get the championship, but we finished in second, so we're now Division 3. We're getting scary close to the top, as we're also close to the top in qualifying, just 2,000 slower. Then the number 16 has, you'll probably see my qualifying that where I lost it in 1 and 2, hooked it up perfectly. Just going to 3, I just did not turn it enough to hook it up, so just did not get it right. So that is why we earned second instead of first, and this is why I'm probably going to fail at the beginning, because I hate starting second. I want to be third than second. But as you can see, if we scroll through the field, we had 15 drivers qualify out of 21. I believe there were 2 splits for this race. I think we're in the second of them. In the bottom split, as you can probably tell, us being a number 4 car. So we'll see what we can do around Homestead. The 1.5 mile over 70 laps. It's a track where I think I've only raced once before. It's last season where we got caught out like we should. We should have been a top 5 contender, but in the end we finished outside it because I think we got a penalty in that race. My memory's already failing me. But yeah, this should be good fun, as it's a track that actually requires lifting as well. Like 5 laps, you can probably go flat out. Not if you're behind someone, and not when the tyres have that sheen taken off of the 5 laps. And as you can tell, I've got kind of normal spotter on. I forgot to set up crew chief again. As do I have the signal set up? I don't. Let's hope I don't get caught out, because it's very easy when we get dived into the first corner. When we're starting. And that is what's going to happen, is it? I just got gotten going. What the hell? How are we already on the caution? So do I have to go around again? So we were lucky there, we got away with that one. Should have been jumped, but I have no idea what happened. I was guessing it's a bit too early to pit, even though pit road is now open. Where is the pace car? The pace car's in front. So caught up with the guys who got caught up in it instant.
Come on, guys, go. Come on, baby, go.
So you're about to go back to green after just, what was that, 3 laps in the caution? No, it's technically 4 because it went immediately. Let's see if we don't get caught out this time. No, we didn't. We'll take that restart. Maybe easing it a bit too much in that corner. We'll let on third to have a look at us. We're getting a bit too easy in the corner as well. As we're a bit rusty at this. So we'll let you have a look on the outside, buddy, all day long. Or maybe not. Maybe you won't. You always forget high line is the best line. Because that's what the guy behind's trying to do as well. As we're getting a bit... Watch, he's stuck on the inside liner. Let's see if we can now go up. There we go. See, now we can drive the lines we want. But we don't mind dropping back early. Still in just about into 10 laps now in this race. As long as we don't drop outside the top 10, I'll take it. It's all guy in front very wide. Really does love that high line. We've got Cole Larson in front. So he's driving it very deep into the corners. Doing it again in 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is the tough one. 1 and 2, if you hook up that line, it's not too bad. 3 and 4 though, you've got to be much more precise. He lifted way too much there. The top 2 are getting away a bit, which is a bit worrying. Unfortunately, I don't have my kind of visor strip off kind of map, so that's a bit distracting at the moment, having all that dirt on our screen. We've settled into a rhythm at least. It's not as fast as we want, but it's a rhythm. And we're staying in the top 5. Now I get the feeling the drivers behind are just sitting. They're battling behind as well for 5th. I just need to be a bit more confident out of 4. That's where I'm kind of losing some time in this side. As we're going in 1 and 2 now, that's much better. So we want to grab back 3rd maybe. Stick close to the top 2. Or stick a bit closer. So this guy likes the very wide line. So did someone hit the wall in front? Was that the leader? Because I think he gave that to us. He saw we were coming. Because he knew he could try and get the cutback as well on the exit. Fortunately, our baton is allowing fifth to come into play. So we have the tow again. He will, but he's backed off this time. And that's cost him. So we got our place back. Now let's see if we can work on the top two. There we go, that's how you hook it up. You got to get onto that tarmac, which is kind of out the groove, it looks like. It doesn't, it just helps you pull that car around. And looks like we're running the pace of the leader as well, which is good. So it looks like we're pulling away from fourth behind. He seems to be holding up a bit of a train as well. I was watching the Australian F1 earlier. It's a bit like the Hulkenberg train or the Giovinazzi train they had in that race. It's amazing how that one train Giovinazzi influenced, I think it was the points finishes after the top 5. Because guys like Lando Norris, Sergio Perez, who would have scored points, just got stuck behind him. That allowed like Lance Strolls, Danny Kvyats to square points. Is that more smoke in front? You get that in all forms of racing about the pit stops. Trying to get them to fall your way. So we go 26-1s, that's what we want. That's the leader's place. He seems to just be sitting behind the lapped car. Pretty smart of him. Just helps save some fuel maybe. And it's like he's finally being let by. So we're pulling away massively from the cars behind. Oh, what's happening to them? We're closing the gap as they're having trouble with that lapped car, but it looks like they've cleared them now. So that's going to be our problem next. I have no idea about fuel. I imagine with the early caution we go to that 45 maybe. That's all, he's causing the smoke because he's kind of lagging out a bit. So no one's actually hitting the wall then. So it looks like Fifth's got stuck behind that traffic as well behind. Well, this is so much easier than in practice, this. It's constant lapping in the 26-1s, 26 flats as well. The guy was really fighting the car after like 10 laps in all practice session. I'm not sure if the temperatures are just a bit warmer maybe, or a bit cooler compared to that. Yeah, it'll happen with ease. Got a good rhythm going on. Just to say that, capture that traffic just on the entrance of a corner, so we got a bit wide. So it looks like 5th has finally got past 4th. And now we're going to see the problem of that traffic, unfortunately. Or dirty air in the corner. It's already cost us a 10th. As he's pitting in. Thank you, man. That traffic being very nice. There's a guy who's blinking as well, who was a lap down at the beginning. He just pulled off. They're very generous. I mean, he was down in like 18th or 17th, but you normally expect someone to just shoulder on with those. But the issue is you've got that traffic behind. Got that traffic in front, just putting onto the racing line. Good job. So he's doing battle in it, it's like. What are you doing? If you're going to dive, don't dive in late. Go past me. I want nothing to do with your battle. Get ahead of me. I'll use your toe as well. So we're in second. Oh, guy's pitting now, okay. That was nice understeering that corner. What's the fuel say? It says 19 laps, so we probably got around 10. So I'm probably going to pit as late as I can, maybe. I know normally you want to pit as early as you can, but we're trying to make this on one stop. So try and make it lap 40. So the leader's pitting. Haven't really practiced the pit entry rounder. Feel like I should have now. So I think we pit this lap. No, it's 39. I feel like we can't afford to stay out any longer. So we haven't crashed yet. We got it slowed down. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're blinking out pretty good just then.
So we're going to be right at the end, thanks to our qualifying position.
John, I'm going to pit this lap if you want to join me. Alright, not quite yet for me.
Maybe a bit too cautious getting in. Now apparently they have updated the pit crews, made them a bit quicker than last season.
Okay, punch it.
Obviously that was a lie. Again, I wasn't perfect into the box. As he rejoin behind the number 8. No! Obviously pitted too late, but number 5 has jumped us as well, it seems like. So everyone's pitting in front now. Really don't want to drive it flat out. I want to save the tyres a bit. Let's look at the traffic in front, Jesus. As he dropped down to 8th, that is not good. As we're naturally gaining on these guys with the fresher tyres as well, so again, don't want to take too much out. The leaders pitting, is he? He is. Fantastic timing again for us, for someone to pit. But once again, the 13 cars just in front. But I take a lot out the tyres there. Now hopefully just pitting a bit later, we have the S full saving to do and we can make it to the end. Like some guys might really have to dial it back in the last few laps. Well, we wouldn't have to. Oh, he sent us by. Okay. Well, he forwarded us into sinking that. Might have boxed him in on this occasion over the lapped car. I think he realised that as well. He tried to get the switch back, I think. So that car just been a bit awkward there. Let's team up with this guy then. Actually, I haven't lost too much to the leaders. Number 6 was second. Only lost like a second to him, which isn't too bad considering we pitted a couple laps later. But as you see, that traffic could play a part now. And we can just sit behind this guy as well in front and just save a little bit more fuel. As we get that natural sweet toe. Of course, I don't want to be too close to the guy in front. This distance works out for both of us, where I'm close enough to get the toe, but I'm not too close that I could run into him in the corners. He made a good gap to the car behind as well. He's stuck with that traffic. That's a bit out of the groove. So here goes the new sheen on the tyres with 20 laps to go. Is that car from earlier? No, it isn't. Again, might be the same connection issues though. I think the guy behind's already dialing it back as well for the finish. But some of that car's pitting. No, we need to get past to that car quickly now. Are they battling in front for position? So go, nicely done. See, I was a bit better from that course because you made it absolutely clear that he was on the outside and didn't really try and turn into the corner. The other guy did try and turn in, which is a bit disconcerting. As well, the number 2 car's right up there. Where's he gone from? So yeah, we do have a battle for position in front. Once again, messing up that first corner. And see, we're slightly slipping back outside that toe, that sweet, sweet toe. There you go, lifting a bit earlier, squaring off the corner a bit better as well. We still lost the temp, for God's sake. That's all. Did he hit the wall in front? And they're like legitimate smoke. So you go, that's how you hook up that corner. You get into that low groove. And we are gaining. So not really battling half a second, unfortunately. That's not good. A bit loose through the corner. A bit wide. With 10 to go now. It really is go time. Just know what you're doing. He's got fresher tyres, I can just sit behind him now. Maybe he can cause trouble for the guys in front. Look at him, just race away. Getting like half a second there. So third's really slowing down. Maybe that early pit stop worked for track advantage, but now it's hurting him a bit. Let's look at that guy just fresh out the pit, slicing through us like a knife through butter. We've got a battle on for third in front, should I say. Looks like second has got away a bit. No, it's difficult to tell. I never knew that track would be such a problem around here. Be an issue. But I'll be happy with a top 5 to begin the season. No, number 4 car finishing in 5th, but it's a top 5, that's all we care about. A solid finish. So again, side by side in front. This allows us to close up. Around 5 to go. Do you have enough time to catch? And then pass as he's having difficulty doing that. So I drove it in too deep there. I could have got a run off the corner there. The spotter mentioned nothing about fuel, which is fantastic. So I think he's made the move now. There you go, immediately got the run on him. Trying it to the inside, nothing. God's sake, went too close to the right line, idiot. That was that traffic to go by, we don't mind that again. Can maybe help us. Man, that was 4 for the taking. Has he got 2 to go? Got the run again. Again, trying to get it off the corner. No! Did he just lose it?
What's up, man? Back on the back, they're in the grass.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix
Just
it.
need repairs, no.
One more lap to go.
God damn it. Oh, I can't go any further. I have to go into the pits. Actually, I have to try and let this guy bite.
Yeah, got me a last turn, man. Tires 2 more down.
God damn. I think he might have lost it or maybe hit the wall. Unless there was net code. Don't know. Oh, that was a disappointing end. God damn it. I'm not sure if I came up either. I have to look in the replay, but... Oh, that's a disappointing end. That was a pretty good race.
There's the flag. It's over.
I figured we'd get a call from trying to play strategy
We'll get them
game,
next
but it
time.
did not work out, folks.
But yeah, crazy how there was just one caution that whole race. So here we go then, going on to that 68, I think it was. I know this is when we lose it. Going on to that right paint, as we just caught him at the wrong moment there. So we tried to turn it in a bit too much. They allowed the one car by. I'm glad the person behind didn't try and interfere. As you go down the back stretch, you can see he was really having to save as well, the number 2. So we'll see what happens here as you go out the final corner. Kind of chasing the car a bit as well. But yeah, you can see how messy that exit was for him. Yeah, just very slow during the corner. So go down the inside. And yeah, he just loses it. It's a bit strange because you don't get on the power there. So I'm not sure if he really was fighting it then. Yeah, what a shame to end it like that. But it's the first race of the season. I might have to do this again tomorrow and see if we can do better. But once again, Homestead just bites us in the arse as... I probably should have actually taken the road course here, just looking now. This is when I realised I was just blocking him. Like, okay, I'll get out of the way. But yeah, you never want to end like a crab, I was thinking, these races. So I hope you enjoyed it though. It's great being mostly flat out as well. Maybe got the strategy wrong again. Maybe I should have just pitted instead of thinking of the long game and trying to be a bit more flat out near the end, as you saw. Didn't really improve things for us, just made it worse. So there's maybe something to think late in the season as well. Try and pit a bit earlier in these mostly green races. But hope you enjoyed the return of IndyCar. Hard fix it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Beautiful parking.